Hello everybody, my name is Guy Studios, welcome to my forest. Now, as shown in the thumbnail and title of this video, I'm showing off my Multiverse Spider-Man. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So for Miles, I used the same body and head as the newest Miles Morales figure from the Miles Morales Mobile Lego set. So for his arms, they're just regular black arms that I painted on some web detailing too, and also this red triangle detail onto his arm, and also the other arm. And then I added on these red detailing onto the side, onto his shoulders, so that way this all connects together. For his boots, I just painted on, come on, there we go, focus. For his boots, I just painted on some gloss black, and then put on the gray web detailing on it, so that it matched the chest, the face, and also the side. Though now that I am looking at it, I am realizing that the webs are much brighter than the actual gray, but I can fix that later, trust me. But either way, I still like how the figure turned out. So for Ben Reilly Spider-Man, I used basically the exact same figure from the Spider-Man Spider Cave set, except I changed out his hands for dark brown hands, and then his face for the Poe Dameron face, because I imagine like Ben Reilly being kind of older of Spider-Man. For his arms, I painted, so what I did is I used a reference image of a sports shirt, and then just basically copied down every single last bit of detail that I found on there onto this arm, and then I gave him like a little spider insignia on his shirt, the other arm right here. The chest is basically just the exact same thing. It's not different, it's not new, except I painted this part black. His legs are pretty much just red legs, except there's a divide line between his shoes and his pants. There's a blue stripe right there. Gray detailing on for his soles. A white little patch right there, just for fun shoe detail. And that's basically it for this figure. So for Zombie Spider-Man, all I did was I just used the newest, I guess, more findable torso and arms for Spider-Man, and I painted all the blue sections. I repainted them a dark blue. I kept let me just take off the side right here. I kept all the black lines going, the web detailing onto the back, so it all connects. I dirtied him up a whole crap ton, because, dude, like, have you ever seen the Marvel comics? The Marvel Zombies comics? Oof, they're messy. I just painted on some boots, and then his face, which is my favorite part of this figure, I tried to replicate the mouth from the comics, and then his eyes are just a dark gray, and then one lens is shattered, showing a white eye. And I painted around the back symbol, as you can see right there. So yeah, basically, that is it for this figure. Nicolas Cage! I'm joking, this is Spider-Man New War. So for Spider-Man New War, this, fun fact, this entire figure is entirely black, except I painted on detailing, because I'm cheap. So, for his sweater, I used a midnight blue, and then used electrical tape around it to make his sweater into a turtleneck sweater. I painted on gray detailing on there to represent, like, seam lines. I used light gray for his spider symbol. He also has one on his back, which is a darker Rojo red, which I mentioned in my last video. His legs are fully black legs with a little Mini-Mates piece on there. And then he has detailing for folds on his pants and his boots. His belt is painted on. His cape is entirely made out of electrical tape, and I love it. And I inspired it specifically off of one scene from the Umbrella Academy. I'll have a picture up. Like, yeah, one scene. And then he just has a gun, because in the comics he also had a gun. And there's a little bits of detail for other like little straps and stuff on his arms for both of them. And then his face is the Night Monkey face from Far From Home sets, except I repainted his eyes. And that's basically it for this figure. For Spider-Man 2099, I used the bulletproof suit from the Spider Cave set, just as I did for Ben Reilly, except I painted all the green parts red. You can actually still see some of the green, which is not my finest work, but I made these in a few days. And then I basically made him exactly how, like, you would imagine Spider-Man 2099 to look. I also gave him a Punisher like skull on his chest, and oh, some of the red came off. Crap. Sorry guys, that was not a fun thing to happen. But yeah, this skull is one of my favorite things, and this skull is one of my favorite things I made about this figure, because I was really having a hard time trying to maneuver around everything. His face is, again, just the face that came with the figure, except I painted it in his eyes with a black, and then I painted on the red, and I think the red pops really well, surprisingly. And also the reason to why he's black is because in the original comics, it actually is a black suit. Just the reason why it looks blue is because it's all like the shading and stuff. So he's overshaded and he looks blue when he's supposed to be black, which is a weird thing, I know. And then these things, which are a poor excuse for like little claws on his wrists, are made out of paper. Again, if I were to redo this figure, which I actually might sometime, I would definitely make these bigger. So anyway, that's the end of this video, and next week will actually be for, drumroll please, my Sinister Six of the Multiverse review. So yeah, anyway, have safe travels, and bye!